We've got Ian Selley after a good 1-0 win away to Hayes Yeading in the FA Trophy this afternoon. The boys started off a little bit lethargic, I thought. Can you give your thoughts regarding that?
Yeah, they did. They obviously had a tough game Saturday against Dulwich, and in the replay, I think it took a lot out of them on Tuesday. Everyone worked very, very hard, and looking back now, maybe team selection I would have probably changed now. But I thought the thing is with us, we're if it's not working out, we'll make changes, and we changed the shape during the game, first half. And we were better, but obviously Anwar and Marco had played Tuesday, they'd not played for a while, and they were a little bit leggy, so we decided to change it at half time with fresh legs and go with the two up top. So I think overall we're pleased we got the win. I think second half we were very, very good. We passed the ball well, and when he got ourselves in front, the last 10-15 we threw Cookie on just to shore it up a little bit, and got the result. So it's been a tough week for the lads. It's been quite demanding physically on them, the most pleasing thing is that they're sticking together, they're fighting for each other, and they're working hard. So, we've said to them before the game, if we match the opposition with work rate and heart, we've got players in there that will score goals and create chances. So, it was a good win today.
Obviously, the bench is a lot stronger, having Cookie and Everett back from injury. That was pleasing to make two substitutions, and they had particularly Everett and Date, to be fair, made a massive impact into that game in the second half.
Yeah, I think their formation probably caught us out a little bit first half, hence why we went for a bit of a diamond in midfield and changed it, and we were better. But second half we changed it again, and obviously put Matty in D on D. Always offers that threat going forward. He's always dangerous in behind, and Matty's a clever ball player. And it looked like we could sort of play in between their two midfield players and get them on the half turn. So no, they were really, really good. It's Hayes Yeading are a good side. I know that the management down here, they super analyse everything in detail. So initially I think we got caught out a little bit, but we're happy to make the changes during the game and shuffle the boys around, and most importantly it was about getting the result.
Yeah, Andy and Simon know their onions a little bit, and I thought they did do their homework on us at the beginning. But good tactical changes by yourself and your management team. Well done, I applaud you for that. Anuar Ceesay, you've got to applaud that young guy. An out-and-out goal scorer, left winger, and has to do a job at left back, and a super job at that.
He's been amazing. He's such a good lad. He's when you talk to him, he's always listening. He takes it on board. He's got a passion. He wants to go as high as he can. And the last couple of games, I probably said on Tuesday it'd be the only time he plays left back, but he done so well. It was we looked at it again, thought actually, what, can you do one more game there? And today he was unreal. He's got that going inside, going outside. He's dangerous. He gets forward. He's fit. And he looks like a proper player back there, so we're not too sure we might play in there again, but won't give too much away. But he's done a fantastic job for us, and he was probably our best player today.
Where is our left back, by the way?
Well, Kelvin trained on Thursday. He trained on Thursday, he's okay, but he was still feeling a bit sore, so we decided to rest him today, and hopefully be back on Wednesday at Guernsey. But the good thing is at the moment everyone's fit. Cookie's back in, Matty's back in, so we've got 17 strong players now. I think our bench today would have probably walked into any side in our division. So, we're sort of blessed with a really, really good squad. And I think if we continue, we should go on a bit of a run now, hopefully. There's a lot to do and it's very, very early, but the signs now are really, really pleasing that they're becoming a real close group, which is what we wanted.
Do you think the squad's big enough at the minute, or do you think you need to maybe add one or two to it to sort of bolster it a little?
Yeah, we'll see. We spoke to a couple of players, but we don't need to do anything at the moment. But I think it's up to the players individually to earn their place within the squad. So I think when you do have a big squad, you have problems leaving players out, and it's potentially a cost to the club because you're paying them for training. But no, we're happy where we are with the squad. There may be injuries further down the line and we can look at it again, but ultimately we let Macca go to Hartney Whitney. He didn't feature too much with us, but no, we're happy with what we got, and the lads are, the good thing is they're growing together. It's a new team. I know we keep saying that's a new side, and I think looking at them when there was a little bit of aggro on the pitch, everyone piled in, everyone was together, and that's pleasing. It's early stages as well, but I think if we can compete, as we know we can compete, we've got the ability to beat teams, that's for sure.
Listen, basically just the draw will be Monday. Anyone that's not in our division, I expect you would probably say. Or have you got anyone particularly you fancy?
Yeah, to be honest, we're not really fussed really. I think we've just been thrown a couple of tough ones anyway in the FA Cup, but whatever comes out, we'll have a game plan and pick a team that hopefully will get a result.
Listen, it's a tough week coming up, as we all know. Obviously, Guernsey away. Lads have got to take a couple of days off, which I always think is very strange. Looks like we got pulled out the hat to get that one on a Wednesday so early in the season. But you know, do you think the squad we got a strong squad coming out to Guernsey?
Yeah, everyone's ready to travel. So we've got 17 travelling out. You know, it might be that we freshen up a little bit with some of the boys that have not got so much game time, just to sort of inject a bit of some legs into the team. But yeah, the boys are very, very fit. You know, it took a little bit of time to get going first half, but you know, I think we'll look at Guernsey on Monday and have a game plan for the Wednesday. But it's a bit disappointing that if I'm honest, the league haven't shifted that fixture. You know, it's quite tough on us that we've got to travel Wednesday, stay over, travel back early Thursday morning, very early Thursday morning. Guys got to take 2 days off work, and there's no training session in between the game and the big game against Dartford on the Saturday. So you know, it might be a blessing because the boys are going to be together all the time. It might be a team bonding thing, and it might definitely help us on the Saturday. But I thought the league may, you know, rearrange that fixture because it's so early in the season, but they haven't. So we'll just crack on and do the best we can.
It would be. It's a little bit cup fever around the place at the minute at the Grove, obviously, and rightly so. But I think we, you know, and you would probably say so as well. We need to get 3 points on the board against Guernsey, which is always a tough ask. They've had a free weekend as well to train, so they're going to be a bit fresh against us. But hopefully the boys will gel. They're gelling all the time to go out there and do our fans who turned up in mass again today. They weren't so much behind the goal, but they're all through the stand. There's a massive stand there, so they're still supporting the boys behind the scenes, which is brilliant. We look forward. One last thing, we look forward to going to Dartford next Saturday. Any words regarding that one on the horizon?
No, well, the Dartford's not the most important game at the moment. The Guernsey one is, and like you say, we've only picked up a point in the league, and it's massive on Wednesday. So it's at the moment it's more important than the Dartford game. So we'll prep for the Guernsey game. Hopefully we'll get a result. You know, there's no reason why we can't get a result. And then on the Thursday, Friday, we'll have a quick change around and hopefully plan for the Saturday game and again do the same there. So it's a big week for the club, but it's a big week for the group of players as well. But like I say, we've got enough in there to get 2 results, that's for sure.
Thanks, Ian. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We've got Anuar Ceesay. I'm pronouncing that correctly for you, mate.
Yeah, it's all good.
Listen, left back, left wing back, left winger. You're doing a fantastic job for this team.
Thank you.
What's it like to be asked to play a different position, particularly on a team? You know, when I suspect you want to score goals.
Yeah, of course. But you know, for the team, I'll do it for the team. You know, left back is not much of a difference to left wing. I can get forward. Obviously, I just got to stay disciplined at the back. But I'm a versatile player. I can do the job. I can do the defensive work. I can do the job going forward as well. So, you know, I'm happy to do the job at left back. Like, it's not a big ask for me to do.
You've been outstanding in the last 2 or 3 games, and I think the supporters love you playing there. Strength and. We thank you for doing a job there, mate. We know you'd rather be further up the field scoring goals. But on another note, obviously, only a few people would only know you really from Bagshot Lee, scoring goals from the wide areas. So what is your background?
So before Bagshot Lee, I was at Tuna Mitcham for 3 years. I came from the youth academy at Tuna Mitcham, and I broke into the first team age 17 to 18. Then I was there for 3 seasons, and then we had one bad season. As a team, we got relegated, and I didn't really want to go step 5, so I went Uxbridge for a short while. Done well in pre-season, started the first 2 games, and then the first league game came, and I didn't start. Then Bagshot must have saw that I didn't start, so they put a 7-day off for me. And yeah, I went over there. We done well. We went on an 11-win streak. And I was performing well, I was scoring goals, and then had a good season then, which led me to coming down to Leatherhead.
Was it tough to leave Bagshot Lee? Obviously they're a friendly little club, and you know what I mean. What was the thinking? Were you really happy to move on to us at Leatherhead?
It was difficult because I enjoy playing at Bagshot Lee, I'm not going to lie. It's a very good club down there, good people, friendly people, even the fans or supporters, they're all quality people, but it's a big trouble for me. I live in South London. Bagshot Lee is like way outside of London, so it was a trouble for me. And at the time, I wasn't driving, so I was getting train. You know, like right after work, I would go get the train straight away and go. But yeah, it was a tough decision, but it had to be done. You know, Leatherhead are a big club as well, and they're more local, so it was something that had to be done.
I always have to ask this. Basically, getting a good insight from a player. Do you feel there's a buzz in the dressing room? You know what I mean? At this minute.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, can you give us that insight to what it's like to be in a buzzing dressing room?
Yeah, 100%. After Dulwich Hamlet, the first game we played them at theirs, after that everyone just started performing well, and we all just have each other's backs, working for. I'm sure all the fans can see that we're working for each other on the pitch. You know, there's more of that, relationship there. Like as you can see, if someone goes down, we're all going around him, we're all at a ref, at the other team, and yeah, I feel like we're all united. We're like a big family now, which is good.
Can you put your finger on why we had 2 poor games back to back over that bank holiday weekend against? That was disappointing for the fans.
Of course, yeah.
And it'd be good that you speak from a player's perspective.
Yeah, I feel like possibly it could be, after we had a good run in pre-season, we had a decent little run, and I feel like a lot of us, we went into Hartley Whitney thinking that it would be a simple game when, it was a big surprise, and the same thing happened at Westwood. I feel like the desire there, the desire wasn't there from the start, as it was for Dulwich Hamlet second game and today. So I feel like we just lacked the desire from the get-go.
Do you think maybe, and I'm rather hoping you're going to give me the right answer back here, that the boys obviously would get up for an FA Cup game like most players do, and probably for an FA Trophy, it's a good big cup competition as well. But can they get up for 3 points away, where they've got to take 2 days off and go to Guernsey and dig in on the back of a big FA Cup game on the horizon on Saturday? Can they go and do that?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like there's more pressure now. We know that 3 points, we need to get these 3 points, because if not, then we're lacking. So I feel like Guernsey away, I feel like everyone's going to put it all. I feel like we're going to work harder than today, as 3 points means a lot to us, especially the past 2 league games. We haven't done too well, and we owe it to the management and the fans to get these 3 points however we must do it. So I feel like this Guernsey game, we're going to put everything we need to get the 3 points.
Thank you, Anuar Ceesay.
Yeah,
fantastic. Keep playing left back or left wing, whatever you want to do, mate.
Thank you very much.